Today I want to answer the question, should we break up because we've had sex? Right? And this question is born out from we have seen some religious denominations that when a particular couple that are courting get involved in premarital sex, they break up the relationship and they break up the engagement because they have involved in premarital sex, they are involved in sexual sin and the rest. So wanted to actually review that to see if that is one of the best things to do. Now, it's not just about religious denominations. I've also found people who, not based on their religious affiliations now or social cultural background, but just from their own, they just believe that okay, if that has happened, it's already a wrong signal that it's a bad relationship and they should end it. So today I'll answer the question, should we break up because we have had sex? My name is El and I'm alright. I want you to subscribe right now, hit the notification bell so that you get to know when we post our amazing videos. These are not things the content we share here are not things you want to miss, right? Okay, back to the question. Now, remember, I always say something. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I have this opinion that your relationship should be long enough to allow you sufficiently know your partner and short enough to avoid premarital sex, to avoid sexual immorality. And that's the background of it all. We are humans, we have hormones, right? We are not dead, we are not firewoods. The moment we get into romantic relationships, our bodies, due to hormonal activities in our bodies, we start craving for sexual satisfaction, we start craving for sexual fulfillment, right? We start craving for physical sexual intimacy. So the moment we become romantic with people, we are faced with that. And so it is best that we do everything possible to control it, to put it in check. But then it also does not make sense that we are trying to put that in check for such a long time. No wonder Solomon says in Songs of Solomon that love is like wildfire and that many waters cannot quench it, right? And that's the kind of flame, that's the kind of fire we have when we are in a romantic relationship. Many waters cannot quench it, it is wildfire. So what we are supposed to do is to control this fire, to ensure that it is not Harmattan fire in the wild, but it is fire from the burner, fire from the stove, right? Cooking fire. So we are supposed to say as much as possible we can control it. But then how long can you truly control it? Can you control it for everlasting? Can you just keep on controlling it and controlling it and controlling it, right? Now we have many people who over time may have lost control at a particular time, so they got involved in one sexual activity or the other. For those kind of people, should they break up because they have had such sexual activity? What I would do would be to review the relationship. What happened? Why did it happen? How did it happen? What were the vulnerability? What is it that you could have done better? What did you do wrong? And when you do all those reviews and the rest, you could now set proper boundaries and proper protective rays around the relationship, around the couples, to ensure that such a thing does not happen again. Breaking the couple up is more or less, I know people want to break them up because they believe that they have committed sin. So the question becomes, if they have committed sin, do you want to break them up and let them carry their sin to somebody else? Right? So what the best thing to do in that situation is to review your relationship. What is it that happened? What is it you could have done, and you just do all those reviews. You want to speak with a counselor, you can contact us through the means shown on the link. So you want to speak with these different people to know what was the best thing, what caused it, and how you can prevent it. And again, you have to also start working towards your marriage. We have noticed that it's usually very challenging, very difficult for two people in a romantic relationship to reverse or turn back the hand of the clock when it comes to sexual activities, which means that the moment sexual activities has crept in, it is almost impossible for you to totally eliminate it. It's not that you cannot, you can, but it's just too difficult, it's too challenging for you to do for a long period. So I will usually say, when are you getting married? Because if you're not getting married and you think that after you have been sexually involved, after you have been sexually active with each other, and you think you can just put a break to it for the next 8 months, for the next 1 year, it may not be very realistic on your hormones and on even your thinking. We notice that people like that usually don't become anxious, they don't start having anger issues and the rest. So we usually want to ask, when are you getting married, so that you could do everything to formalize it. Remember, do not your relationship should be long enough to sufficiently know each other and short enough to avoid sexual immorality. That's just a background, that's the foundation, that's the biggest wisdom that can help you. So are you a person right now, should we break up because we've had sex in our relationship? No, the answer is no. It's not. The best answer to it is not a breakup. So the best answer is for you to review why it happened, how it happened, and see what you can do to stop it from happening some other time. But of course, if it was rape, if it was your partner forcing himself or forcing herself on you, deliberately seducing you, deliberately influencing your sexual behavior through substance, maybe alcohol or any other substance, or through some manipulation, yes, you should break up from such a relationship. Thank you so much for following tonight. My name is Ellen. I'm alright. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell, right, and share this with your friends. If you need counseling, you need therapy, you can contact us through the means that I'll be showing on your screen. You're all